Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It has been a long time since I've done a vlog style video. Life has been pretty hectic around here, doing this whole hybrid schooling and trying to homeschool my soon to be preschooler, which, you know, at the age of 3, it's really hard to get them to sit still for a long period of time and complete their assignments. So with that being said, we're going to come back to what this video is about. Today I'm going to be going into early spring cleaning. It's a beautiful sunny day. It is nice and warm outside, and I'm going to take advantage and just use this happy, joyous time to get into these guys back here. All of these little cabinets need a lot of TLC. I have been just stuffing things in here. They are not doing very well. As you can see, they are cluttered. So I'm going to start doing a series of spring cleaning. We're going to be starting with our kitchen cabinets. I'm going to do as much as I can today, and this will most likely be more than one day because I have a lot of cabinets and a lot of things to declutter and get rid of. So if you are in that mood to get cleaning, join me and let's get it done. Okay friends, so before I start, I thought I'd show you some of the things that I purchased. I got some of these at Walmart, which are these food containers, and then I got things like this at Target, which is another Lazy Susan, and I showed you this in a previous video where I did my refrigerator organization and I used these bins. And these are actually a little bit different. With the other set I got 2 big ones and 1 set of the smaller ones. With this one I got 2 sets of the smaller ones. So I got 4 smaller containers and 1 large container. So I did not notice that until now. And of course, you can never go wrong with the clear Dollar Tree organizers. So I got 2 of these that are divided into 3. 2 of the regular clear containers, and 1 of these little guys so that I can store whatever little knickknacks I might have to store. So I'm thinking I might be using this for birthday candles. I'm not 100% sure. I have to see what else I have in the cabinet, because when you are decluttering, you find many surprises. These containers, I'm thinking I may be putting things like brown sugar in here. One of the things I like is that they're airtight containers, so they have this little thing here, and it has a gasket on the lid. You close it, you latch it, it pulls it up and puts an airtight seal. With these 3 containers, I'm going to be using most likely for the sugars, my brown sugar, granulated sugar. We'll see how that goes based on how much I have in my cabinet. And if you notice, this is a 6.5 cup container, and it gives you the size as a 6 by 6 by 5. So this is a square shaped container. What I love is that you can stack them. Now, something that I noticed is that they do tell you which they will stack with. So this is the A style, and they will stack with A. So any of them that are in the A category, they will stack. The box that I bought tells you that they can be stacked with B. So these are a little more narrow. I won't be able to stack these with those, which it's fine. It won't be a problem. I think I'm going to be using these for either sprinkles or cinnamon, and probably this one for cocoa powder. So let's see the sizes here. It says that it includes, whoops, okay, I guess that works. 2 containers of 1.4 cups and 1 container of 4.2 cups. Okay guys, so this is the cabinet I'm going to start with. And if you can guess at what's in this cabinet, here's a hint. My KitchenAid is right here. So this is gonna be our, get ready for it, baking cabinet. Yes, I have a cupboard that has all of my bakeware, and here is all of my food items for baking. So we are going to work on this cabinet, which this is probably going to be my favorite one to work on because I know that it is going to be very satisfying.
you're in my head. We're under pressure, we're sinking deep like stormy weather. Can't seem to breathe when you're with me. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait here.
This is everything that I got out of that cabinet. As you can see, it is a lot of stuff. Now we're gonna organize it after we get to cleaning these containers. So I'm just quickly washing them with soap and water. Then I'm gonna dry them. That way they're all nice and clean and I can figure out what I'm gonna use for what.
Don't mess it up, feeling frustrated. It ain't enough to fix a love. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait here, you push me away. If you're gonna choose, you don't know what to do.
When you dream, do you see beautiful rays of light shimmering, guiding you through the night? I know it feels like the night's getting longer and light is harder to find. I promise I'll always be there, I'll remind you when you close your eyes. If they set for me tomorrow, even if I leave right now, you'll find comfort there in knowing whenever in doubt, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out. Hundreds of miles away, I can see you and me like it was yesterday. I know it's not the same, but I'm still behind.
So I'm gonna be using my label maker to quickly label all of my containers so that I know what I have in each one. Then later on, I'm gonna sit down and design new labels on my Cricut machine.
Even if I leave right now, you'll find comfort there in knowing whenever in doubt, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out, you can find me when the the lights turn out. When the lights turn out. You can find me when the lights turn out.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes me.
I decided to put this 2-tier Lazy Susan right here in the center of my cabinet because if you notice I have this panel that runs straight down the middle and it makes it harder for me to access everything. So this just makes it easier for me to get to the chocolate chips and sprinkles.
I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
Adding shelves helps create more vertical space, and as you see, I'm using one of those clear Dollar Tree bins and I put all of my little sprinkles in there and slid it under the shelf so that I'm able to stack something else on top. In front of that, I put the little 3-divided case and I did use it for candles, but I also found that the food coloring that you get from the grocery store fits in there.
But we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear.
Okay, so I thought I showed you what I did here, and all I did was hang these 2 command hooks, and then I used these little wire trays or bins from the Dollar Tree, and I used them to place my little spices that I mostly use for baking. I also put some of these extracts that I have here, which I have a ton more, but these I was able to hang here because they're light. Now you don't want to put anything that's too heavy because if you look at the package of the command hooks, it'll tell you what the maximum weight is for each one. So I think these are half a pound to 1 pound that they'll hold. So I think that this will work and it'll be fine. So far I had this one for a few months here and hasn't fallen. This we will see because we do have some extract hanging here, so this basket is a little bit heavier. And in here I placed some cream of tartar and packets of gelatin. I also have a little brush here for when I do some of my cake art, just so that I can find it. I also keep a little lighter here because when it's time to sing happy birthday, it's kind of annoying when you can't find a lighter or running to the stove to light the candles. So I always keep a little lighter hidden back here, and I know that it's always there, along with a reference sheet for my food coloring. Up here I have a bin that has backstock, which is all of the stuff that didn't fit into the containers. I have this little tray or divider here filled with extract and more backstock. I also have wheat flour and almond flour up there. And then on this side, I decided to hang my piping bags along with my piping bag ties. And then these are just some popsicle mold sleeves that I have there. Hopefully I'll use them this summer. So that is it for my cabinet that contains all of my baking essentials. And now we have to move on to the next one. Okay guys, so here is the situation in my food container cabinets, which is not that bad, I gotta say. I mean, it could have been worse. But I do want to organize it better and get rid of some of the containers that I definitely don't need. I think I have way too many containers and I don't need as many as I have. So we're gonna start working on that now. Solve a wonderful puzzle of keeping all your Tupperware with the lids. I figured it out eventually, thank goodness, because I can't really throw these out. I use these a lot for storing my homemade sofrito in the freezer. But everything else matches and looks amazing. And if you can't tell, my favorite color is teal.
So alive, I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
Here is that wonderful miscellaneous cabinet that I showed you in the beginning of the video. And here we have water bottles, vitamins, allergy medications, and baking items. So in here I also have my mixer attachments, which really should be on the other side. So we're gonna move those out.
Bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
of those stackable drawers that I had in the cabinet before. They were green and I took them down to the basement to spray paint them in this aqua color. Now I'm gonna be using these to store medication syringes along with medication measuring cups. I'm also going to be storing the children's chewable Claritin in here now that we are coming up on allergy season. So I want to have easy access to that. And last but not least, in this empty drawer, we're going to be putting some cough drops. So I didn't realize that as I was trying to put them in, I was scraping off the paint because they have little sharp fins in the bottom that keep them from falling out when you pull them forward. And my paint job got destroyed, but I mean, it's not too bad.
Taking me home. One thing really do one. You say that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People fear the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go.
If you're wondering why we have free Columbia University mugs, these are my husband's cups. He is an alum from Columbia University and we just love these mugs.
Say it's true, don't matter to me, how are you?
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this content, you can subscribe down below, like, and feel free to share this video with anybody who loves to organize, declutter, and clean. I hope this video motivates you to start your spring cleaning and movement to a more satisfying and organized home. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.